Hello and welcome from Delta High School. I'm Andrew Willett on the call for Zaleski Sports, and tonight we are bringing to you Indiana High School basketball, and this time it's the Delaware County Tournament. It's game number 3 of the tourney. We've already had Cowan play Daleville, did the big 22-point win in game number 1. Game number 2 last night, Yorktown crushed Westdale to advance to a second round. Game 3 tonight, Cowan at Delta. And that's what we're bringing you right now. At Delta High School, Andy Lumen's squad, the Delta Eagles, are taking on the Cowan Blackhawks, coached by Jeff Tharp. Got a good one coming up for you tonight. It's the second matchup of the season between these two teams, as Delta comes in at 3-11 to take on Cowan 8-6. Like I mentioned, second matchup of the season. They just played a couple of weeks ago. Cowan got the better of them, but Delta is looking a little bit more healthy and have a lot. They like their chances, according to head coach Andy Lumen. So we will have that right after the national anthem and a quick break. I'm Andrew Willett for Zaleski Sports, coming right up. Starting lineups and more. Delta versus Cowan.
First, let's meet the visitors on the scoreboard, the Cowan Lady Blackhawks.
I got a hunger burning inside me, satisfied by just one thing. So I run to the phone and dial the number for Pizza King. I'm gonna ring the king. The king delivers. I'm gonna ring the king. An incredibly delicious royal feast pizza on the best crust you ever tasted. Ring the king. Pizza King.
Becoming a licensed sports official is a great way to make a positive difference in the community and support the over 160,000 Indiana student athletes that participate across 21 IHSAA sports. Sports officiating allows you to stay connected to the game, become a role model for our young student athletes, earn extra money, and support the patrons and communities of our IHSAA member schools. To learn more about becoming a licensed IHSAA official, log on to ihsaa.org/officials today.
Welcome back to Delta High School, and we are just tipping off. And the opening tip is won by Cowan, as we are showing you Game 3 of the Delaware County Tournament between the visiting Cowan Blackhawks and the Delta Eagles. Obviously, Cowan won the tip. What a first possession, and they score first.
Shelby Crabtree.
That was Crabtree on the basket, a senior forward. Now Delta has the basketball. Crabtree on the year with 4 points a night. And down low, Paisley Poole puts 2 in. Paisley Poole knots it up to start. Great ball movement, shot no good from the corner. That was Emma Johnson off, and now Crabtree's shot no good, but an offensive rebound. A couple offensive rebounds on this possession. Delta needs to do a better job of blocking out and getting those defensive rebounds while they're in this zone. Costly turnover the other way. Addie Chester for 2. Addie Chester getting her first bucket. She's that point guard, runs things for the Eagles. Her backcourt mate. 3 no good from Lauren Smith. But Chester in the backcourt with Abby Rouse. Abigail Bamadelli and Mariana Pittering are the senior forwards, and then a freshman down low already missed her first shot, but number 30, Paisley Poole, at 6'1", stepping into a starting role as Rouse unable to get the shot to go. And down the other way comes Cowan. Cowan, that was Kayla here, unable to get the shot to go, but is fouled and will head to the free throw line. 5:59 to go. Shear steps up, no good. At 5'11", the senior, averaging 14 points and 9 rebounds a night. An impressive shot. The lefty free throws no good. Pittering grabs the defensive rebound, and Rouse hustles up the other way. Chester thought about a 3, instead drives. Delta looking to slow it down a little bit. Bamadelli on the drive, but a foul on Emma Johnson. Emma Johnson, one of 5 starters out there for Cowan, alongside Lauren Smith, Riley Mace, Shelby Crabtree, who has the basket, and Kaylee Tier, who just missed both free throws. That is the 5 out there for Cowan. Delta to inbound. Chester again thought, but then thought better, and on the drive, just goes, gets a little bit of contact, but just threw it out of bounds, and Cowan will head the other way. Cowan, a 1A school for basketball. Not handling the zone very well so far, and another turnover off the hands of Riley Mace.
Number 10, Sydney Strobel.
Sydney Strobel will replace Mariana Pittering. Pittering, one of 2 senior leaders on the squad, alongside Abigail Bamadelli. Chester for 3. Lines it up and nails it. Chester is up to 5 quick points. She averages nearly 16 a game as the trap comes. Cowan. That's the key for Cowan. Get the ball inside, move it around. You gotta create some penetration to really score some points against his own. And for Delta, the pressure's working. Another transition opportunity. Rouse thought about it, tipped it out instead. And that's Abigail Bamadelli making a great hustle play. Now looking for a teammate to get the ball up the court. And finally Delta settles down. Rouse, another drive, stripped. And a foul by Rouse. So Cowan will head the other way. It's Lauren Smith, the 5'6" junior. She is a key player tonight for Cowan as she gets fouled on her layup attempt. On the year, Lauren Smith is averaging 17 points and 3 rebounds a game. An impressive mark. And she did 2 shots at the free throw line. Misses the first one. We got a couple of teams here tonight as Delta plays host, but with COVID-19, hardly any fans. As you can see, no fans on the lower level, but fans up on the higher level. Home court advantage does not do too much for these squads, but funny enough, as Rouse gets blocked on the three-pointer. Funny enough, neither of these squads do well at home, and they didn't do well last year anyway. As the pressure brings Emma Johnson down. Three-pointer no good from Crabtree. And a fight for the ball. But it looks like Cowan will control. And this time, it's Mariana Pickering coming out of the ball game. But a 30-second timeout for Andy Lumen. He's going to talk to his squad. Got to have less fouls. They've already got 3 so far tonight. But as I was saying, you got 2 clubs who are not very good at home and better on the road. Delta 1-5 at home, 2-4 on the road. And Cowan 3-3 at home, 4-1 on the road. And you'd think that would be because of no fans during COVID-19, no home court advantage. But even last season, Delta was 1-7 at home and 3-7 on the road, while Cowan 1-5 and 5-4 on the road. So 2 teams that play better on the road. That looks like it would not do so well for Delta tonight, but we shall see. We're in a 7-3 ball game with 3:31 out of the timeout. Crabtree gets it into Kier. Looking to feed Crabtree down low. On the floor now. Sydney Strobel. Good footwork and great finish by Kaylee Kerr. Steps right into a 3. Rouse. That's the confidence she needs, but she has struggled with her shot this season. Only a couple of good shooting games. But she misses that one. And off the offensive rebound, another miss. Now Cowan. It's here. Kerr being guarded tightly. Cowan moving it around. Again looking to feed the post, but another foul down low. This one's on the freshman, Hannah Carter. Hannah Carter, the freshman, also not getting a whole lot of minutes early in the season. Another post move too hard off glass. And up the other way, Strobel to Chester. Chester in transition. Great finish. And she's up to 7 first quarter points. Chester is an impressive athlete. And we'll get into that more as we go on in this game. But she's got 7 of Delta's 9 early. Cowan. A couple of teammates run into each other right there. Great defense from Delta. An open 3. Nailed it. The shot falls for Riley Mace. That puts us at a 1-point game off the dribble. Double clutch shot, no good. Bamadelli fought for the rebound, but Emma Johnson controls, and there's a foul underneath. Bamadelli's first foul on that one. The 5th foul so far on Delta. They've got to do a better job of not using their hands when they play defense, and they've had a couple of those fouls about 90 feet from their basket. And another foul down low. Just bad post position for Coach Lumen's squad, as Kerr will head to the free throw line. Kerr already missed 2 free throws earlier in the night, but nails that one. So with this being the first game for Delta in the Delaware County tournament, Kerr takes and makes 2 free throws. And she's got 4 points. Driving to Bamadelli thought about it. Instead, the drive gets blocked. Another block on the defensive end. And rushing up the other way, a corner 3, no good. But an offensive rebound created. Very aggressive. Chester will pull up for 3 in transition and knock it down. That is a confident shot right there from Addie Chester. And it gives the Eagles the lead. 40 seconds remaining in the first quarter. We got an offensive foul underneath. Played a moving screen on Kerr, and now Delta has the ball with 34.5 seconds remaining. 11-10 lead. Chester's got it. Delta will probably wait to hold for the last shot. Carter, a little jumpy with it and turns it over. But on the save, Lauren Smith not able to stay in bounds, so Delta has the ball. 20 seconds to go. Just holding it out top. Coach Lumen telling them to move it. Chester now with it. 8 seconds. Great pass down low and 1. Bamadelli, great cut, even better find by Addie Chester. And Bamadelli has a chance to get one more. That is a great way to end the quarter if you are Delta. As Bamadelli knocks down free throw to get herself on the board. 5 seconds now. Emma Johnson not able to get it off. And at the end of the first quarter, a 14-10 lead for the Delta Eagles. And that's a good way to start things off for Andy Lumen's squad. We'll be right back after the first quarter break. You're watching Zaleski Sports, Delta versus Cowan.
For more than 35 years, online and through our branch office locations, Ruoff Mortgage has helped people discover, finance, and move into their homes with confidence. From the moment you send in an application to the day you get the keys, Ruoff keeps things moving exceptionally fast. By sharing knowledge and professional guidance, Ruoff Mortgage helps people see the potential and excitement in the homeownership experience. Visit one of our convenient branch locations or get started online at ruoff.com.
Sparks Computerized Car Care on West Bethel Avenue in Muncie is your complete auto service and maintenance shop in Muncie. Family owned and operated since 1990 with over 100 years of combined experience. Standard maintenance, tire service, brake repair, engine transmission, and more. Sparks Computerized Car Care will take care of you bumper to bumper. Schedule an appointment online at sparksauto.net. That's sparksauto.net. Sparks Computerized Car Care in Muncie.
Welcome back and welcome in. As mentioned, a cold January 9th spent here at Delta High School, the home of Purdue men's basketball coach, former Delta Eagle himself, Mr. Matt Painter. And that's where we are kicking off the third game of the Delaware County Tournament as Addie Chester turns the ball over. After one, we had a 4-point Delta lead with a great end to the quarter for Delta. But consistently, this squad, Cowan, was able to work around that Delta defense. Someone who had a huge first quarter is the athlete you just saw take the ball up the court, Addie Chester. Had 9 total points. And just a great job by her as Pickering turns the ball over. Kerr with an impressive amount of skill at her height. The pass down low, but a turnover by Lauren Smith. Just got into a bad spot on the court and had nowhere to go with it off the baseline. And now Rouse will take it up the other way. The 2-3 zone Delta's going up against. Strobel falls back and misses the jumper. Rebound to Shelby Crabtree. Chester with it. And a great play. What a finish by Addie Chester. And that is the first points of the second quarter. And a 6-point lead now for Cowan. Head coach Jeff Tharp would like to take a timeout. And with that timeout, now a perfect time to read and say thanks to our sponsors. A huge thanks to Sparks. Sparks Computerized Car Care on West Bethel Avenue in Muncie is Delaware County's best choice for all your car needs. Visit sparksauto.net to schedule your appointment. Thanks to Sparks, Indiana National Guard. The Indiana National Guard is now offering a $20,000 bonus and will train you for your new career. Visit the Muncie National Guard on University Avenue in the Ball State Village to get started. Also, Ring the Tin, now for delivery. Carry out and dine in. Call your neighborhood pizza tin and enjoy a fresh hot pizza as you watch today's game. Ring the Tin, Pizza Tin. Turnover on one end, so Bamadelli to inbound. All smiles for Delta as Rouse takes it up the court. Pickering. Chester now creating against Emma Johnson. Great crossover move, and on the finish. Chester with 13. And just single-handedly leading this Delta squad to an 8-point lead. Here's Emma Johnson being guarded tightly by Abigail Bamadelli, and Sydney Strobel reached in on the pass to the post. With that foul already, just 3 minutes into the second quarter. In the bonus are the Delta Eagles, so they will head to the free throw line for a 1-and-1. Kerr's free throw off the mark, rebound. Hannah Charter, and Rast controls. Chester facing two defenders. Pickering. Rouse gotta take the shot. That open, nails it. Rouse, her first basket of the evening. Cowan now moving it around. Down low, good post move. Kaylee Kerr. And now the lead is back to single digits. Before that basket, it was a 13-0 run by Delta. That was a much-needed hoop from Kaylee Kerr. Emma Johnson, cross-court pass. Taught by Crabtree, down low to Kerr. Loses it. Up ahead to Chester. Somehow able to corral it as Delta. Cool pass from Rouse, just a little too out of control as Chester decides to take another three, but does not get it to go. Lauren Smith up the other way. Kerr in the short corner. Good post work, able to get to the rim and finish. Kerr now assists another three. Well to the right and a little short, and the other way comes Cowan. Lauren Smith has been quiet tonight. One of the players to watch coming into the night. Good pass. And it's Emma Johnson on the finish. Hitting her first two. Deep three from Rouse. Offensive rebound goes to Pickering. Delta has moved from attacking like they were early on, and they have settled for quite a few three-pointers. Missed the last three, but it's Bamadelli getting back to it. Driving along the baseline, gets fouled, and has a chance for two easy ones. For the Delta Eagles, as Bamadelli knocks down the first free throw. Give her 4 points. The Delta Eagles coming into this one, like I said, at 3-11. Started the season off so great, too, at 2-0. Quick win at Muncie Central, and then at Madison Grant, but have lost 11 of their last 12, and 7 straight losses. So Delta looking to dip back in the winning column badly. they have the ball. Good job not settling for a 3 by Rouse. She does this time, and she gets another one. Rouse, her second three-pointer already tonight with 6 points. She's hitting 1 out of every 4 three-point attempts. Not a bad mark for a high school player. Bamadelli on the good hustle steal and draws a foul. But as I mentioned, Delta, 7 straight losses, most recently at home. January 5th was their last game. They lost to Eastbrook 49-34. Just a rough game for them. 24 total turnovers. You're never going to win with that many turnovers. So taking care of the ball, very important tonight. Chester cross court. Strong pass. She wishes she had that one back off the hand of Pickering. And so with 1 minute and 9 seconds, Cowan has it. Down by 9. Lauren Smith will take the 3 and knock it down. Way to step into a shot. Confidence high and knock it down. Speaking of that, Rouse another one, no good. For the other way. So you might have just heard 30 seconds remaining in the first half. Now a 6-point game. Great post work, but unable to finish as Chester comes up with the rebound. Off-balance shot, no good. And the other way is Hannah Carter picks up an offensive foul, fighting for the rebound. And 15.5 seconds remaining. Instead of Cowan ball underneath, that being the 8th foul on Delta, still in the bonus is Cowan, so 1-1 on the way. Free throw no good. Rouse the other way. To take another one. Just short. And at the end of the first half, Delta controlling things so far. A good little run by the Cowan Blackhawks, but Delta in the lead by 6 points. We'll be right back with the Zaleski Sports halftime report here in a few, right after this break.
I got a hunger burning inside me, satisfied by just one thing. So I run to the phone and dial the number for Pizza King. I'm gonna ring the king. The king delivers. I'm gonna ring the king. An incredibly delicious royal feast pizza on the best crust you ever tasted. Ring the king. Pizza King.
Becoming a licensed sports official is a great way to make a positive difference in the community and support the over 160,000 Indiana student athletes that participate across 21 IHSAA sports. Sports officiating allows you to stay connected to the game, become a role model for our young student athletes, earn extra money, and support the patrons and communities of our IHSAA member schools. To learn more about becoming a licensed IHSAA official, log on to ihsaa.org/officials today.
For more than 35 years, online and through our branch office locations, Ruoff Mortgage has helped people discover, finance, and move into their homes with confidence. From the moment you send in an application to the day you get the keys, Ruoff keeps things moving exceptionally fast. By sharing knowledge and professional guidance, Ruoff Mortgage helps people see the potential and excitement in the homeownership experience. Visit one of our convenient branch locations or get started online at ruoff.com.
Sparks Computerized Car Care on West Bethel Avenue in Muncie is your complete auto service and maintenance shop in Muncie. Family owned and operated since 1990 with over 100 years of combined experience. Standard maintenance, tire service, brake repair, engine, transmission, and more. Sparks Computerized Car Care will take care of you bumper to bumper. Schedule an appointment online at sparksauto.net. That's sparksauto.net. Sparks Computerized Car Care in Muncie.
Snowing. Oh yeah.
Pulling straight out of 1970s BG. This is great. Any comments on the live stream? Like, hey, you sound like you got 1970s equipment or anything?
No, everything sounds good from what I've heard. No one said anything, so.
So I guess we didn't have Addie Chester the first time we played. We lost by 30 points to Cowan the other day.
Oh, really?
But I don't think we had to add it.
Or Mariana.
Or a couple of them. That makes a little difference.
Yeah. They're doing well.
Offense and defense.
Welcome into the halftime report for Zaleski Sports, brought to you by Ruoff Mortgage. Ruoff Mortgage on North Wheeling Avenue in Muncie has great rates and payment options to refinance your current home. Ruoff will also help you get an affordable monthly payment for your new home. Call Ruoff in Muncie at 765-587-2280. That's 765-587-2280. That's right, call Ruoff to refinance your home. Now for the first half stat totals for the Delta Eagles as they lead 25-19 after one half. It's Addie Chester leading the way with 13 points. Abby Rouse with 6. Abigail Bamadelli with 4. And Paisley Poole chipping in 2 as she's got in a few minutes. Cowan returns to the court. They were led tonight so far by Kaylee Kerr. Kaylee with 6 points, 3 apiece for Lauren Smith and Riley Mace. Shelby Crabtree and Emma Johnson also each have 2. And Cowan looking to dip back into this ball game. They need to knock down their free throws, and they have to stop turning the ball over against Delta's aggressive 1-2-2 zone, the 3-2 zone. So we'll be right back with the second half of Delta Cowan. I'm Andrew Willett for Zaleski Sports. Now it's time for the second half for Zaleski Sports. It's Delta versus Cowan. And this is brought to you by Jeff Klein State Farm. Cowan begins the half with the ball. Aggressive play leads to a shot no good. The 8-footer not able to drop. An aggressive defense and a bad foul. 90 feet away from the hoop. This is Emma Johnson fouls at Abby Rouse. Now guarded by Lauren Smith. Bamadelli finds Chester. Couple of ball fakes. The pitch out. Nearly lost by Pickering. And nearly a turnover. It finds Rouse. Good pump fake and sidestep 3. In and out for Abby. And a rebound to Shelby Crabtree. Good aggressive drive by Kerr. And she gets fouled by Pickering and will head to the free throw line. Five out on the court for Delta. It's Chester, Rouse, Pickering, Paisley Toole, and Abigail Bamadelli, the original starters, to go on with Riley Mace, Lauren Smith, Emma Johnson, Kaylee Kerr, who just shot it, and Shelby Crabtree for Cowan. That's the 5 on the court. And as one of 2 free throws fall, it's Paisley Toole on the other end for 2. Toole with her second bucket of the night. And now both teams have scored. Just a minute and 40 seconds in. Sure, the post move read beautifully by Paisley Toole, playing some good defense. Sure, better position that time, but still unable to get it over Paisley Toole. And the jump ball means possession Delta. Delta, like we said, 3-1. Started the season 2-0. Lost 4 straight before they finally won December 8th and haven't won since. Like we said, lost 49-34 last game, and this is actually the second time that they've played Cowan. As Chester spots up for 3 and knocks it down. Chester stays hot in the second half. And on that one, a 10-point lead. Jeff Tharp would like to take a timeout. But as mentioned, these two teams have played already this season, as Cowan was able to crush Delta, but of course that was without Addie Chester and Sydney Strobel for the Delta Eagles. So missing 2 starters, they were able to handle them, and that's really been the story of Delta's season to this point. They have had 9 players who have been injured so far this season. Tonight is actually the first time that their top 6 have been healthy since November the 24th. That is 7 weeks ago. They have played 10 games in that span. Of course, the holidays and COVID-19 made them miss some time, but a long time since they had a healthy top 6 players. And so Cowan seeing a different Delta team tonight, as Delta's got the 10-point lead. But so far this season, they are 8-6. They began their season also with 2 straight wins. They've seen 3 postponements to Delta's 5. But then they have been up and down, and a good way of putting it was their head coach, Jeff Tharp, told me, hey, the Blackhawks have played interesting basketball since their win over Hagerstown on December the 3rd. And since then, they've won 3 straight and also lost 3 consecutive games earlier, just before that 3-game winning streak that they are on right now. Kerr, no good. Rebound, Cool. Doing a good job going up against Kerr. And Delta had a good start to the first half, and now off to a good start here in the second half. Cool. Running off that set screen, and it's 2. The lead is up to 12. Cowan looking for something down low again. Great defense from Rouse. Good hustle all over the court. And Cowan still struggling against the defense from Delta. And knocking the ball down, I don't know about that call, but they will call that one on Paisley Cool. I thought that pass was just a little bit high and batted down by Cool. But that is her third foul, so she will exit the ball game. She has been critical to Delta's success in their early 12-point lead so far. Open for three, Lauren Smith. Smith's second basket and her second three-pointer. Smith is a good scorer, but so far held in check. Had 14 points in the last matchup against Delta. But so far tonight, struggling from the field. Not able to get to her spots. But she knocked that three-pointer down. Bamadelli couldn't handle the pass. Good hustle. And I think we'll have another jump ball, which means possession goes to Cowan this time. It's back to Cowan season 8-6. 3-game win streak. In fact, their last two games, they have played the Daleville Broncos and gotten two huge wins. One was in the regular season schedule, and then the last one was this past Tuesday, the first game of the Delaware County Tournament. Here they are tonight, and with a win, could advance to the championship game on Saturday. That game's at 4 p.m. for the winner of this one, and the winner of the game also going on as Yorktown currently has a lead over Wapahani. Those are the two semifinal games. And Pickering Pickering will head out, and Hannah Carter will sub in. Inbound, Lauren Smith. Tough defense from Chester. It's just a difficult shot for Lauren Smith, but a bad turnover on the other end. Smith on the drive, and the finish rolls in. You heard the bench, and one for Lauren Smith. Smith up to 5 points in the quarter and a chance for one more. Smith is a cross-country runner. Only her junior year, so she has had 3 seasons and 3 semi-state qualifications. Impressive runner in cross-country, also does track and is a member of NHS. Knocks down that free throw. Rouse on the other end, way off, and Kerr pulls down the board. Johnson, started by Bamadelli. Bamadelli, a good defender, but an offensive foul, and I think they'll call that one on Kerr, a moving screen. Yes, they will. And that's the third on Taylor Kerr. A much-needed presence down low for the Cowan Blackhawks. Strobel. Got to get things moving. Got to get the ball back to Addie Chester. But Andy Lumen wants to do it in the flow of the offense. As Chester comes off the screen, 3 no good. Good position for rebounding down low, but batted down and Kerr now the other way. Crabtree, cross-court pass. The ball movement finds more post position. Emma Johnson on the drive and finish. Johnson now with 4. And just like that, an 8-0 run. Cowan is right back in this one after that 8-0 run. 32-28, just under 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. And Jeff Tharp coaching his team well. Andy Lumen takes a timeout, but Jeff Tharp currently in his 9th year coaching, 2nd year at Cowan. 17-19 as the head coach of the Blackhawks. And overall, he recently just got his 100th win in the win over Hagerstown. And so congratulations to him as he sits 104-84. He spent just around 7 years at Monroe Central from 2008 and 2014. He does not work over at Cowan. He has been a State Farm agent over on the south side of Muncie for 36 years. Just picked up coaching with this Cowan team last year. So congrats to Coach Tharp and Cowan right back in this ball game. Rouse. Paisley Toole is back in this one. She's got 3 fouls, as well as her counterpart at the center position, Kaylee Kerr. Good position, but a bad pass by Bamadelli. The position was there, but Johnson now has it and controls for Cowan. Smith. Nearing 1 minute remaining right now. And a traveling violation is the call. Much to the dismay of Cowan fans, Delta will have the basketball. 1 minute to go. And just a 4-point lead now as they saw their 12-point lead shrink. Good drive, good penetration. Chester double clutched again and way off on that one. So Johnson the other way. Johnson, good drive and kick. 3 no good. Offensive rebound, no good again. And another jump ball on the hustle play from Strobel and Kerr. That one makes it Delta ball and will likely mean that Cowan will get it to start the fourth quarter. Rouse now. 20 seconds to go until fourth quarter action. Cool to Chester. Chester on the kick out. Strobel. Bamadelli. Good look and drive. Unable to finish on the opposite side of the rim. Jump ball. And no shot will get off to end the third quarter. 32-28. Delta just hanging on by a thread as we head into the fourth quarter. Good third quarter from Cowan. And we've got a good one. We'll be right back with fourth quarter action after this.
Inside me, satisfied by just one thing. So I run to the phone and dial the number for Pizza King. I'm gonna ring the king. The king delivers. I'm gonna ring the king. An incredibly delicious royal beef pizza on the best crust you ever tasted. Ring the king. Pizza King.
Zalesky Sports from inside Delta High School at the Delta Gymnasium. Delta plays host to Cowan. Currently has a 4-point lead over the Blackhawks, who have the ball to start the fourth quarter. Pitch and roll, Kerr and Smith. Down low, back to Kerr. A div and Joe, shot no good. Kerr on the offensive glass for 2. And you've got a loud bench cheering for Cowan down there, and we've got a 2-point ball game. Good pass down low. Not able to be caught though. And Johnson heads up the other way. Sure, another bucket. She's into double figures, and we've got a tie ball game. 7 minutes remaining. Cowan right back into this ball game, having a 12-0 run of their own. And another Delta turnover. And just a minute into the fourth quarter. Just a minute into the fourth quarter, we've got another timeout, Andy Lumen. We talked about Jeff Tharp over there on the Cowan bench, leading the way. But for Delta, it's Andy Lumen, who is a business teacher here at Delta High School, currently in his 5th year coaching, 5th year here at Delta. 41-67 record for the Delta Eagles, as he's had last year a 5-17 season, and this year a 3-11 season. They lost 5 players last year, 2 of them very impact players. One was Cassidy Dishman, 4-year player here at Delta, averaging 12+ points per game and 4+ assists per game, graduated. And then Grace Dilliand transferred to West Dell, averaging 13+ points per game. So those are 2 huge losses in the offseason, making it tough for this inexperienced squad. And very young squad at that, as Cowan has the ball, looking to extend their 12-0 run. Kerr again down low, dominant. That's 4 straight baskets. 3 straight already in the first minute and a half, and a steal. Lauren Smith lost control of her feet, thought she got fouled, but instead the whistle is blown for a travel. Delta going to be looking to create anything on the offensive end. Just gone cold since about the midway point in the third quarter. Damadelli to Rouse. Gotta get to the basket if you are Delta. They've just been unable to feed it down low, and there's a double team right behind her. That's a bad pass. But the jump ball makes it Delta possession. 5:58 to go here in the fourth quarter. Delta will inbound. Rouse to pass it in. Just hits it into Addie Chester. Addie Chester has been very cold, and a double dribble. Andy Lumen not liking the call. But the run is still on, a 14-0 run, and the ball for Cowan. The drive by Smith, just off the rim, and out of bounds. Now it's all smiles for Cowan, as Emma Johnson will inbound. Pass over the top, just ran down by Kerr. Pitch and roll. The roll down to Kerr, unable to finish. Second chance, third opportunity drops. Staley Kerr with 15 now. And a 16-0 run. Chester pull up for three, no good. And Lawrence Smith as the run continues. Good steal by Chester. That's what you need if you're Delta. A trip. Now Delta will take it out on the sideline. In fact, that was one of the keys to the game when I talked to Andy Lumen. And Jeff Tharp will take the timeout. But when I talked to Andy Lumen, he told me making those defensive stops that lead to offensive opportunities are a huge key, very important for this Delta squad, as they need all of the easy looks they can get. We're just going to take a look at the stats for Delta season. We'll look at their numbers versus what they allow their opponents to do. Let's look at rebounds. Just a 2 difference, 31.3 to 33.4. That doesn't help them, but it's pretty similar. Nearly the same on assists, 10 to 10. Turnovers, they have a few more. Steals, 9 to 9, and blocks, 2 to 2. Well, we're really done it, but that point differential, Delta consistently every game outscored by 10 points. And what we're going to see is that the difference there is the field goal percentage, 34.8% to 39% for their opponent. 3-point percentage, 27% to 31% for their opponent. They just are not able to finish shots very well. Not a good shooting team. And the other difference is the turnovers, as we just saw Delta turn it over right there. Delta has 19 turnovers a game compared to the 15 that their opponent gets. That's 4 more turnovers, 4 more opportunities for Cowan to score points. So it's really shooting the basketball that they struggle and holding on to the basketball. Just the main parts of an offense that Delta struggles with, and that's why they are losing these games. But they were really good for the first 2.5 quarters tonight, and let's see if they can create anything. But it's about getting those easy opportunities, like Coach Lumen talked about, from defense to offense. The foul is on the floor, so Delta will take it out underneath. Still got a 4-point game. Still 4 minutes remaining. And Delta going big as Abby Rouse at 5'3" heads to the bench. Inbound Chester. Chester met with a double team and turns it over. Delta not a big fan of the call, but Cowan keeping the momentum going. Delta had it all going. In fact, started the first half with the second half with a 6-0 run, but since then a 16-0 run for Cowan. Down low, Kerr nearly stolen by Chester. Smith with the drive, draws somebody, and will head to the free throw line. For Cowan, just 3 weeks away from sectional play, as Lawrence Smith is going to get 2 free throws. We look at the tournament history for Cowan, and not an illustrious one by any means, but most recently, their only sectional championship in school history just 2 years ago, the 2019, over at Southern Wells. They won their first ever sectional championship, and they are looking for one more this year. And since then, they have gotten a new coach in Jeff Tharp. Delta, Strobel, out of control pass. And here comes Cowan. 3:14 remaining. Bamadelli, good defense. Down low. The hook shot, the right-handed hook shot for Kerr. And we got a 6-point game. Chester on the drive, finally, but not able to finish. And an 18-0 run. Delta needs to get a stop, and preferably a stop that leads to a transition bucket. Kerr again, one more, and the lead is 8. And the timeout leads to an uproar. With 2.5 minutes, Coach Andy Lumen knows he needs to draw something up for his squad. For Cowan doing all the right things. Forcing tough shots for the Eagles. And on the offensive end, just feeding the post. It's Taylor Kerr. 19 points. All, oh my goodness, all but 7 of them coming in the second half. Just an impressive second half by Taylor Kerr, and she is taken over, and that's why Cowan has been so good offensively. Defensively, they are forcing tough shots, not letting Delta get to their spots, and that double team in the post is bamboozling the Delta Eagles. And Coach Andy Lumen trying to write something up. Down by 8 now with 2.5 to go. You got an excited Cowan visiting crowd. So if you're head coach Andy Lumen, you're trying to get Addie Chester or Paisley Poole some position in to score, and Addie Chester some position to drive down low. She needs to get to the paint. A 3, no good, long. The offensive rebound controlled by the Blackhawks. .2:11 remaining. Cowan looking to extend their winning streak to 4. As their scoring streak is nearly 20. Excuse me, it is 20. As the jump ball leads to more Cowan possession. 2 minutes left. Just an absolute collapse by Delta. And way to figure the zone out from Coach Tharp and the rest of these Cowan Blackhawks. 3-pointer in the corner, no good. Bamadelli not able to grab the board, and an offensive rebound. Lauren Smith now running around with it. Nearly turns it over, but great hustle from Kerr. Cowan. And a foul finally by Addie Chester. So Smith heads to the free throw line. And I kid you not, the Delta Eagles have not scored since the midway point in the third quarter. And Smith knocks down the free throw. She's got 9. Cowan led by Kerr tonight. Smith's free throw no good, but this is a team with great balance. Coach Tharp told me someone different is going to lead this team each night, and tonight it was Taylor Kerr. As Strobel exits and Mariana Pickering will enter. Not a lot of games left for either of these teams. But it looks like Cowan will get another one here in this tournament. As a three-pointer way off. Bamadelli on the board. Blocked out of bounds, and 1:03 remaining. Cowan pretty much in control of this one, but Bamadelli to inbound. Stolen away, and a foul on Crabtree. And Crabtree draws it, and we'll head to the free throw line. Crabtree, only 2 tonight, only averaging 4 and 5, but hey, she is the leader of this basketball team. Shelby Crabtree is the senior. Fortunately, off a torn ACL. You can see her left knee in a brace right there. She steps up for 2. In the county last year, she tore her ACL. But Coach Tharp told me she really kept the team together. She knocks down the free throw. Coach Tharp told me she kept the team together as the leader over the summer because of COVID obviously couldn't see anybody. Said the team set a goal for 100 push-ups a day for each player. And Shelby Crabtree was the one holding everybody accountable. As the missed free throw, no good. And now Delta with the steal late. And it looks like Chester's going to get them on the board finally. For the first time in the fourth quarter with 45 seconds to go. Just an unfortunate offensive quarter for the Delta Eagles. And that wraps up the 22-0 run on that layup by Addie Chester. The 22-0 run for Cowan. What a way to end the game. And 30 seconds remaining. Delta's going to keep fighting, down by 8 still. But Cowan pretty much in control at this point. 'Great handles from Smith. 20 seconds to go. And we got a foul. And so Smith will step up. I mentioned with this win tonight, Cowan will increase their win streak to 4, but right before that, they were losers of 3 straight as Smith knocks down the first. They went and played in the Union City Invitational tournament, and they played 3 games, losing every single one. But Coach Tharp said, hey, they got better in defeat, and that's the sign of a mature and hungry team. As they turn it over right there, but they are well in control. And this mature and hungry team is now on a 4-game win streak. Just 10 seconds left. Final turnover. But we got another foul by Delta. 5 seconds to go. So 2 free throws for Kaylee Kerr, and let's talk about her night. Kaylee Kerr, a senior, the center for this Blackhawk team. And she is a part of NHS and softball, so certainly a leader at 14 points and 9 rebounds. But tonight, on that free throw, she's got 20 points, and she led the way. As Rouse will pull up from the volleyball line, no good. And it's the Cowan Blackhawks coming out with a huge win against the Delta Eagles. A depressing loss for Coach Lumen's squad. They were well in control. In fact, up 32-20 at the halfway mark in the third quarter. And then just an incredible run to wrap things up, including a 22-0 run. Ended up being a 24-2 run to finish the game. And Cowan comes out on top with a 10-point win to extend their win streak to 4 games. As they improved to 9-6, matching last year's win total of 9-13. For Delta, they fall to 3-12, and that losing streak drops to 8 games. Delta tonight was led by Addie Chester, who chipped in 18. Abby Rouse had 2 threes in the first half, but wasn't able to get anything going after that. Bamadelli, 4 in the first half. And then Paisley Cool chipped in 2 baskets of her 6 in the second half. Cowan, on the other hand, defeating Delta. Lauren Smith had 10. Impressive night. Riley Mace was 6. Or 3, excuse me. Shelby Crabtree chipped in 3 with a free throw late. Emma Johnson with 4. And then really the story of the show was Kaylee Kerr chipping in 20 points and leading the way, obviously, in that fourth quarter. Had 13 points in the fourth quarter, and that's really where Cowan was able to break away and take the lead for good as they improve to 9-6 on the win. Delta falls to 3-12. You can see these teams next. Delta plays January 18th at 7:30. They play Wapahani. The Raiders, they come to play here at Delta. And for Cowan, you can see them next in tournament play, actually, this Saturday at 4 o'clock. They take on the winner of Yorktown at Wapahani. That game is going on right now. So you will know that matchup here soon, but Cowan playing in that one as they get the win and advance in the Delaware County Tournament. Thank you so much for watching and listening. I am Andrew Willett for Zaleski Sports. That was Cowan getting the win over Delta.